friends. Does the stress just say like, let's go have a picnic? I feel like it does. I found this at Home Good, Marshall's. We have like a Marshall's Home Goods. And then this little pearl jacket. I actually wore this to dinner one night this week, and I'm gonna outfit repeat. Say hey when you're hopping on. We're gonna do a cute, like little red lip, smoky eye makeup look today. Going in with Ophir. Use the code GLAM30 to save. So here we go. Let's get started. Good morning. Say hey when you're hopping on. Look how beautiful these reds are. If you've never like shopped Ophir's reds, this is the shade Chili and this is the shade Cherry. So I feel like just decide if I want more red or more, I think I'm gonna do Chili today. Maybe a red lip kind of day. Okay, I have a conference call in 28 minutes. So let's do this. Good morning. A friend of mine came over this morning and we helped her with skincare, and she was like asking, she has a lot of sunspots, and so I was trying to tell her how amazing Palmifera is for sunspots. And if any of you have before and afters, I would love to show her, but I was like, I'm serious. But anyways, we did that, and I'm gonna let my primer dry for just a second, make a little bit of trim fit. And it was just so good. It's so good to like see friends. This is her first time seeing our house. And she came over in her pajamas. And it's Michelle from Vintage Boho Bags. If you don't already follow her, highly recommend it. Beautiful human. And she was like, can we do this more? I was like, of course. Beta was like, you know, making her babysit her babies. And when she came back, she was like, are you watching them? She's like, yes, of course. Okay, who got their tropical trim fit? You could get 15% off. It's a limited edition tropical trim fit if you're looking for like appetite suppressant, mood booster, anything like helping cut your cravings and give you more energy. The tropical tastes amazing, and I love to mix the trim fit with my greens. So these are just like a pineapple flavored greens. They actually are fine on their own, but the two together, the taste is wonderful. But it just came back in stock. It was limited edition, and I didn't think they were ever bringing it back. But after much demand, tropical trim fit is back. I put all of the links in the description of this video. I'll put them in the comments as well. So you can save 30% on Ophir makeup with the code GLAM30, and on Trim Fit you can save 15% with the code Courtney Swan. So if you're wanting to try it, if you do subscriptions on other stuff, you'll save 25, but the tropical is limited edition, so you can only save up to 15%, but that's still a good discount. Hi Kimberly, hi Darcy, hi Myra. Hey, if you're watching the live, drop a 1. Tastes so good. If you're watching the replay, drop a 2. I went to my doctor's office yesterday, and I walked in, and they were just gonna go over like in person blood work and stuff with me, and she was like, you look amazing. And I was like, and it just reminded me like the power our words have of just complimenting people and like telling them like if you notice a change in them, or like being positive. And I wish I could see every single one of you and tell you that every day. Like, okay, coriander. Coriander is my not spray tan shade. If you need foundation, they are going out of stock of all shades of foundation this week. I've got an email, and it will be the last opportunity for people to buy foundation from Ophir for a while. So I went ahead and ordered my spray tan shade and my non-spray tan shade, so coriander and cardamom. If you need a foundation match, just go to my link, go to foundation, and put in what you're currently using, and it will give you a recommendation, but I am giving you the warning. We will only be using tinted moisturizer for a while because foundation will be out of stock. I didn't make it to Costco, Stephanie. I needed to. This is my last water bottle. This is the last one. I didn't make it to Costco. I ended up having to work on some things for the app, and some people who are working on, they needed help from me for certain things, and then a couple of friends, I'd reached out to them to like let them know about it, and they were having questions, and I ended up just working a lot. Yes, like after my life, working more. It was supposed to be my Costco day, but it didn't happen. And today Lola has her huge end of the year recital, so that's where I'm headed after this. I have a call, and then after the call I have that. So I don't have time today to go to Costco either. We'll be okay. But we're going out in real life. We're gonna see civilians today, so we're gonna actually get totally ready. We're going to the school, and I'm gonna wear this outfit. Great. I don't know if they're redoing foundation, or I honestly have no idea why it's, I don't know if it's like supply and they're like, we're about to run out, or if they're reformulating it. I really am not sure. But I know I love their foundation, so I'm sad. Going in with bronzer. Oh, you can definitely tell Veda used that. I'm gonna try and, this will be my ready in a skinny minute kind of look. But I love sharing these because they're very practical for all of our lives. How long do you spend getting ready each day? I feel like I end up doing about a 30-minute with you guys, but if I was just on my own kind of whipping through this, I'm like always trying to get it done and move to the next thing. I have friends that are like, I get up early and spend like a long time. It's like peaceful. They drink their coffee. Some of them watch my lives. And maybe I'll be in that season when my kids are bigger. I'm not sure. I have been really working on skincare. Thank you, Tamara Stevens. I have been, if you've never tried Pomifera skincare, it is transformative. That's why my friend came over this morning. She has a lot of sunspots, and then she had a bad experience with a laser, and so her skin has some discoloration. And I actually gave her some of my Pomifera like months ago when she had her laser issue, and then she was in the process of moving and just kind of lost it. And so she saw me a couple weeks ago, and she was like, your skin is just like, it looks like you're getting younger. And I was like, you need to try. Also, Ophir has skincare in their products as well. Like, but I am a huge fan. Okay. And their makeup just kind of makes it look like you are airbrushed. I don't have a filter on. I am 37. I'm not 37. I'm 36. I'll be 37. Not for a while. I'm 30. I don't know how old I am. I am 36. Gonna be. My birthday isn't even near. I don't know. Brains are weird. Like. Okay, you spend about 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes. Can take you 30 to 35 minutes. If there's interruptions, longer, right? So when my kids were younger, I would just pop them in the car because it was like, you know, a 5, a 3-year-old, and a newborn. And then as they grew, they just like 6-year-old, like 4-year-old, 1-year-old, they just could escape. So I used to do my makeup, like just, I would buckle everybody in, I'd put a DVD on, and I'd sit in the car, and that's how I did my makeup. And when I very first started doing this, I did a lot of my lives, like in the car lives. Is anybody around for those days? Ordered a new blush yesterday, and I will say goodbye to this guy. Just because I'm feeling the more crumbly it gets, it's probably gonna end up ruining like a whole makeup bag. So I've been using it crumbled. I dropped it on an airplane, and I've been using it crumbled now for a while, and I feel like it is time. But this is the shade Current. Just feel like it's a really pretty girly color. It looks great, like right above your bronzer. Yes, you remember sitting in the car videos. Donna, you're 62, and I introduced you to Palm Affair when you were 56, and you love it. Donna, do you feel like your skin is getting better the older you're getting? That's like the best messages that I get from customers is I feel like my skin is just getting better. Let's see. I'm wanting, this is Sapphire, this is Marine, this is Crab. I'm wanting the black. I don't see it. Wanted to do like a liquid liner today. I feel like a liquid liner and like a wing liner and a red lip just is so classic. I might go with, the shade is Onyx is what I'm looking for. Maybe a child took it. Maybe I misplaced it. The options are really endless. Bummer. Add it to my list. Okay. Here we go. This is, I'm gonna zoom in. Okay, I forgot to ask for shares on this one. If anyone, whoa. Can you see better like that? Now we're zoomed in. I feel like it's easier for makeup tutorials if they're closer. I feel like, oh no, I must have had blush on my fingers. Now where's the brush? Also, 15 minutes before that conference call. Here we go. It's right in front of me. Donna, people tell you you look like you're in your 40s. That's amazing. Okay, so this is like the brown. It's called Carib or Crab. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but my first preference would probably be the black. But this actually looks cute. It's hard to talk and do this, sorry. That one I got a little higher, so I'm gonna have to add. Just a little arch. To be honest, once you do your mascara, it's like, just try and get them close. They don't have to be perfect. They really don't. They don't have to be perfect. Brows. What is everybody doing today? We're headed to the school to do a Lola's author event. It's kind of like a wax museum, but she didn't have to dress up, which I was so grateful because I was looking over it last night and it occurred to me, like, do you have to dress up like this character? And she was like, no. I was like, thank the Lord. But it is picnic themed, and we have to bring a picnic blanket, and it's like on the yard outside. And so I thought this dress was perfect because it feels like a little picnic. I might zoom this in like daily. I currently have my tripod way far away, and so I feel like this is a good way. Can you see better, or are comments covering my face? Do you prefer zoomed or not zoomed? Okay. What's next? Mascara. Okay, Ophir's Comfortable Smudge Proof Mascara. Oh crud, I made my caption smoky eye. Scratch, wing eye. Well, I'll change it. Gina, I'm so sorry. I know I said I was doing a smoky eye. I will add a little bit of bronzer to my crease, but that's not smoky. I ended up going, I was just thinking like wing liner would look amazing with the red lip, and then whoops. Melissa, you've lost 130 pounds. Congratulations, that is amazing. Lashes are lashing. I have started using my lash serum again because why do this? But they were getting really long and then I kind of stopped, so now I'm back at it. Gina, I promise I will do a smoky tutorial. Not today, but I promise I will. I'll also get you links for this dress and shirt. I didn't have time to link them. I love how your eyes look when you use a wing liner and then you don't really do like a lot on your lower lash line. I mean, it just makes your eyes look so big. And then we're gonna balance it with like a really bold red. So what's the difference between Tropical Trim Fit and the original? So the original is berry and tropical tastes more like a pineapple orange. So they're just different flavors, but same ingredients. The makeup is listed in the description of the video. It is Ophir. And then I haven't actually, Tanya, gotten to try their new products. They're on their way to me, but I don't have them yet. So I don't have any knowledge of how I like them, but I love their quality. So I don't have any doubts that they'll be great. Just because I really typically am very impressed with Ophir. Okay, going in with, this is much better. We're gonna do chili. Beautiful red. I have 10 minutes. I'm gonna wait to do, well, it doesn't smudge, so it doesn't matter. I was gonna say I'll wait to do it so I don't accidentally mess it up with my hair, but. And then I like to take my finger and just go around the edges because I feel like it makes it look a little softer. Such a good red. Okay, give this isn't Orchid. an old orchid. It's the closest thing to a napkin I have. Into the trash can. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to take, I have 9 minutes. Luckily it's a conference call here from like our house. And this is the new Glam Wave from Lunge. Yes, that's the shade Chili. I used to be so intimidated to wear red. I didn't ever wear it, and I love red. I think it is so cute on. You get such a good statement color. And I just love it. Like, I feel like I have to catch myself to be like, okay, red can be kind of powerful. But I feel like if you wear it with a cute pattern, there's a lot of, like, this to me is like still very feminine. Also, Adam started using Lange's Marula oil, and that's how he's fixing his hair, and it looks so good. So if we've never done that before. He just ran out of like putty and came in here and like picked up whatever he could find. And it looks so good on his hair. So if you've got any and your husband has like some natural wave, maybe try that. I'm gonna go back in these front pieces. That's what I want to look really cute. Are you guys a big red fan? Any other? I used to feel very nervous, like, oh, I can't pull off a red, and I don't know. I read this quote that like everyone should have days where you wear red lips and just feel like confident and sexy. And I remember I wore red lips to the Target probably 9 years ago for the first time, and I remember thinking like everyone's looking at me like I'm a clown. I might have actually looked like a clown. And just how nervous I was, and how as soon as I got back to the car, I like took it off. It didn't feel good in my own skin, and I didn't wear red lips for a long time after that. And then I started seeing people like wearing red lips, and I was like, I just think it's so beautiful on them. And it's amazing how when you are in a better spot with yourself and like feeling more confident, and I can remember being like, I am doing this not because I care what anyone else thinks, but just because I want to like rock a red lip. I just think it's beautiful. And now I couldn't count how many times I wear red. I really like it. And this one's great because like you don't have to worry about it getting places. It's so amazing. 6 minutes. Okay. Really need to get the front pieces. That's what people are gonna see on a camera. So today I have on the color Currant Blush, and it is like a plum, and I feel like plum and red complement each other a lot. Sometimes I've even done a red lip with plum around the edges, and I just think they look very cute. They're not like fighting with each other. Nobody wants anything that fights. I don't want kids that fight. I don't want lipstick that fight. Doing right at the ends. Ooh, Tina, I love that. You love red, but you can always go back for like orange, brown, peach for a sultry look. That's so cute. Oh, you saw a cute workout top and skirt at Target that was red gingham? Oh, I need to look for it. If you find a link, Randy, I would love that. Sounds like something I would totally wear. I miss Target. That's one of the only things in Puerto Rico that I really miss from back home that we don't have is a Target. I really, really miss it. And you can't really get it shipped here either. Every now and then I can get like some smaller pieces, but I really miss a lot of the good stuff Target had to offer. So for all of you who can shop Target, enjoy it for me. I'm sure you probably already do. I'll see people's reels and I'm like, oh, I want that. Sometimes I've even had stuff sent to Natalie, not Target, but other places, where I'm like, I can't get this. Can you please send it to me? Okay. I'm gonna spray my hair and put some real oil. And this is gonna be as good as it's gonna get for today. Okay, today we get ready in 25 minutes. I think that's pretty impressive. I'm gonna zoom out for hair and makeup. Oh, we were very zoomed in. Royal oil, it's a hydrating mist. Gives you texture, shine, body without frizz. And then good old hairspray. What do you think? I feel like this is just such a good Southern outfit. Will probably always be a Southern girl, even though I live in the Caribbean now. Okay, I gotta go. I love you guys. Make sure I don't have that on my teeth. If you're looking for a great red that is just like a good blue undertone that makes your teeth look super white, highly recommend Ophir's Chili. It does not smudge. You can also save 30% site-wide with the code GLAM30. And I hope you have the best day ever. I'm gonna hop off here and be a grown-up and do my conference call. But I love you guys and I will see you soon. Have the best day.